Warriors, warriorettes, do it for me. It's free. Hit that like button, man. Hey, listen. In your season of isolation, because everybody, we all in different timelines, right? Look how beautiful that sun is. Look how beautiful the sky is, though. You feel me? And look at me, I'm matching it, too. But look, we all in different timelines, right? Sometimes God will put you in certain places, in certain environments that's crazy while I'm talking to y'all 777, but sometimes God will put you in certain places, in certain environments just to answer your questions, man. Whatever doubt, whatever you've been doubting, whatever you may be thinking in the background, like just say for instance, boom, right? I go out to eat, take myself out to eat, because the one thing about it, man, you gotta treat yourself, man. Because ain't nobody gonna do it like how you gonna do it. You gotta treat yourself, right? All right, take care of yourself, you know? Self-love, baby. All right, don't wait for nobody to ask you to go out on a date. Take yourself out on a date, right? But man, you right, get back to the story. Sometimes God will put you in certain environments to see certain people. And man, you in the past, you know, we all been people pleasers, right? Okay. Initiating contact, right? Basically at the end of the day. Because people see you just like you see them. You know what I'm saying? So your old self might want to go back and initiate contact. But no. You stand firm in your setting, in your frame. Stay in your frame. Don't let nobody get you out your frame. No matter if it's family, exes, co-workers, bosses, whatever. See what they gonna do, right? So man, I'm in my frame. I'm in my element. I'm enjoying myself. I took myself out to eat, you know. Excuse me, confirmation, right? All right. So boom. I see a family member, right? I'm not gonna get into depth like which family member it was, but it was a high-ranking family member. You get what I'm saying? High-ranking family member, right? Okay. So man, you just so happen to see him while he's coming out the restaurant, and I'm going in. Man, you know, I see him. He see me too. You feel me? So I said, man, let me see how this gonna play out. You know, I'm enjoying myself, kicking the Willy Bobo, you know. And all of a sudden, he comes back into the restaurant. Because, man, you got to watch these people, man. I'm very alert. I'm very observative, you know, at the end of the day, no matter what's going on, right? So I'm just sitting there thinking to myself, I said, I'm like, I know he saw me. I know he see me, right? You feel me? I know you see it. You feel me? But let me see if he gonna acknowledge me. You get what I'm saying? Like dead serious. Let me see. Because God will reveal your enemies once you ask. You gotta ask him though. You gotta ask the spirit, like, God, reveal this. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. If it ain't, it ain't. And you know, the whole time while I'm eating my food in a restaurant, he stayed far, far away from me. But I was in his eyesight. I was in his peripheral. You get what I'm saying? He was actually facing me, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? And I said, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, God, for revealing another one of my enemies. Because it ain't like he ain't see me, you know? And it wasn't even, this when you know where you at on your journey. It wasn't even hurtful. It was one of those things that I've been released these folks, but it was just confirmation. That makes sense. I've been released these people, but it was just confirmation. Like, at the end of the day, yeah, I'm on your ass, boy. You feel me? Like, you get what I'm saying? You can't even handle this, like, for real. Like, the one, you know who you is, but more of the story is that the spirit leave me, man. Like, and I understand sometimes the ego can get in the way sometimes, but I'm mostly led by spirit. That's what always leads me to being out in nature. You see where I'm at, in nature, right? Recharging, you know, staying grounded, no matter what's going on in the world, you know. Being the peace in the chaos, like I told y'all already, right? But like I told y'all, when spirit tell you to be quiet, be quiet. When spirit tell me to talk, I talk. Just like I make these videos. Like, you know, being a content creator is it could be very stressful sometimes. Cause when you're not used to putting out the camera and you're going through real life situations and different trials and tribulations, like you don't always want to put out the camera. But one thing I have made a vow with God to the point to get these messages out because I know I'm not the only one that's going through this. And like my homeboy said, I keep forgetting his name, in the Chosen One Olympics. You feel me? Because that's what we in the Chosen One Olympics, man, you know? But the thing is that, like, I'm valuing the journey. Because I know the destination gonna be bigger than what I can even imagine. You feel me? And that's another thing I want y'all to understand is to value the journey. Value the journey. Learn the lessons that you need to learn, man. Because these people never had your best interest, man. They was in secret competition with you. They was your secret haters. They wanted to see your demise, man. They want to see you fall. So sometimes you gonna be put in compromising situations. But it's not about the situation. It's about what you do in the situation. So until next time, warriors and warriorettes, you make sure you like, you comment, you subscribe, you share. Blessings.